Hey, what's up, everybody? Actually, let's do this. Hello, friends. You know, this lo-fi ain't cutting it. This lo-fi ain't cutting it. It's better. What's up, Dario? What's up, Alex? What's up, Ashley? The artist formerly known as the fake Ashley. What's up, Sean? What's up, Bex? My weekend's going pretty good, pretty chill. I feel like I had a crazy, past week and a half, 2 weeks. So I've really been trying to take some time to chill. But I still have to do work and stuff, so it is what it is. But weekend's going pretty good. We've got a very healthy late breakfast, guys. We've got some low-fat Greek yogurt with some granola. I can already tell you, I got way too much yogurt. I was moving way too quick. We've got one green apple. I should grab some peanut butter. And we got some grapes. What's up, Jordan? I'm probably pretty quiet, huh? That's better. I was probably super quiet. But I'm not redoing the breakfast, guys. Not redoing it. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? Love some green. I think green. Okay, guys, what's your favorite apple? And tell me why it's green apple or you're wrong. apple or nothing. Classic Zach. Start stream. Remembers he forgot something. Forgot to eat breakfast this morning. That's, yeah, I feel that. Me every morning. Happy Saturday, guys. Let's go live on TikTok, shall we? Guys, I've had like 2 TikToks filmed. I just haven't edited them. You know, I told myself that I didn't want to do any more of the like consent toxicity POVs until one like felt authentic, you know what I mean? Like I didn't just want to like keep pushing out content in that zone when it didn't feel authentic. Hey Alex, thanks for the host. Green is too sour, honey crisp all the way. Oof, no, I love the tart. But I saw a very viral TikTok that was somebody gaslighting somebody. So I filmed pretty much almost what they said word for word. I just need to put it out. But I'm glad that this thing that went viral on TikTok and all around social media and stuff, I haven't posted it yet, but I've seen other people talk about it, so I'm glad. What's everybody up to? What's the hippie hap? How's it going? Guys tired? A little out of it? Last day at work, trying to figure out what to do with myself. Yeah. Well, make sure you take a little bit of a break. Breaks are important. Rare Seattle sun. Nice. Chance to start a grad party. Nice. Busy time for you, Jordan. Busy time indeed. What's up, TikTok? Well, you do voice acting well. Also, the mouth sounds and stuff. Well, I have not heard that. I'm curious what the science is behind that. But I do love me some green apples. Some good old crunch. Honestly, this is probably too big of a breakfast, guys. I'm filming an audition later today. And I wish I had a full beard, because they're looking for like 30 to 50. Weekend's extra busy. Yeah, sounds like it. But you know, that's what happens when you graduate. You gotta do a bunch of events all at once. And then all of a sudden you'll be done and you'll be like, what do I do now? Working on a Saturday? I mean, I know that life, so I understand, but still, it's rough. It's rough. You guys are pretty quiet today, huh? Would you guys all get crunk last night? Listen, guys, Friday nights, I need you in bed early. Because Saturday morning, we're looking for a dream daddy. That's gotta be top priority. If your top priority is not finding a dream daddy, then that's okay. I just want you to know that we have different priorities. Hey, what's up, May? I'm still trying to find the perfect stream time for me, to be honest with you. I like this time because I can like get a little bit of work done, and then I can do this, and then I can still get some work done. But it might be too early for a lot of people. I fell asleep on the couch drinking my tea super late. I almost passed out on the couch too. I almost passed out on the couch. You know, and a couple friends. There was something about last night. Did anybody else fall asleep on the couch? Because there was last night had a type of a sleep on the couch kind of night. So yeah. Oh, I'm just teasing, Jordan. I'm just teasing that. Whose priority would be to find a dream daddy? Whose priority would it be to find a dream daddy Saturday morning? It's pretty crazy that somebody would prioritize that above all the things they could be doing today. You know what I mean? Everyone. Dang, guys, who knew fruit would be so filling? What's up, David? Just testing the colors out. Listening through Bo Burnham's inside you. Listen, guys, I like Bo Burnham as much as the next guy, but you guys need to stop listening to stuff on repeat. It's not good for your brain. Carly.
Grateful to know you, friend. I hope you're having the best day. Smile.
I don't like this new voice. Carly, I am having the best day now that you are here. Nah, TikToks are a fat mood. So true. Who else here is on Bo Burnham TikTok? Also, out of nowhere, I don't know if it's just because like quarantine is ending, or maybe TikTok thinks I am like way more lonely than I actually am. But my side of TikTok changed. My TikTok was, I was on fitness, cooking, cute, wholesome family comedy side of TikTok. That was my niche. Now I'm in like Bo Burnham, people depressed about being single, and just like beautiful young people. Like, I swear, TikTok, if I go, and I've known this, I think it's because I started going on my For You page. There was, up until probably about 2 months ago, because I've been on TikTok for like 2 years. I did not go on my For You page. Like, very rarely did I go on my For You page. I would just be on my following page. And if I did go, it would like be in the morning when I was working, because I work around like 6 a.m. But now I've started to use TikTok more in my like free time, and I spend more time on the For You page. And I swear, is anyone else's like this? Like, it hits a certain part of the night, and like all of the like videos go away, and then all of a sudden it's just like attractive people like lip syncing. I was like, literally 2 hours ago when I opened this app, I was getting like improv, I was getting comedians, I was getting people who cook, I was getting you know, other trends and stuff. But it hits a certain part of the night, and it's just like, it's time for you to ogle, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Listen, I just don't need a endless horde of attractive people on my For You page in the middle of the night doing nothing. But I'm not judging. Like, if that's your content, I make bad content. Like, I totally understand. But I don't see why it has to be just a string of videos. It's time for you to feel terrible and single. Yeah. And I've started clicking on people's profiles. I think the median age is like 19. And I'm like, dude, stop it. Sure. It's like you said, it's time for you to feel terrible and single. I also don't need to feel like a creep on top of that. For being like, oh, this person's cool, let me check them out and be like, oh, they're 19. No, go away. Shame on you. Shame on you, TikTok. I love a different TikTok man, right? Alright. Well, at least we're on the same page. Thank you for making me feel like shit. I got content from straight TikTok. We don't want content from straight TikTok. We don't. I like when people come onto my profile. It doesn't happen often, but occasionally they'll just be like, what in the straight TikTok is this? And I'm like, bro, first of all, 99% of my shit is gender neutral. Second of all, this is not straight TikTok. This is acting TikTok. This is different. Straight TikTok is 17-year-old dudes who do the cringe POVs where they tape their phone to the wall and then they go, you know what I mean? And then they bite their chains and stuff. I get bi women. Hey, maybe you got bi wife energy. Second COVID vaccine, nice. Yeah, definitely take it easy, Carla. The second dose wasn't as bad for me, but it did make me so fucking tired. They give you that. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Hey, what's up, Buzzy? Happy Saturday. Guys, I grabbed too much breakfast. Look at this. This is way too much yogurt and granola. But in my mind, I was like, a serving size of grapes, a whole apple, some yogurt with granola. That'll tide us over. But I'm already fucking stuffed. Anyone else's eating habits like just weird? Like just the past couple weeks. Miss these strings. Well, hey, you're back now. And just in time to find our dream daddy. Got Moderna, yeah, I was Pfizer. Did my first movie extra, nice. Don't worry about being good or bad. There's no such thing. Background work is interesting. Background work can be really tough. Brussels sprouts for breakfast. Guys, I literally made chicken nuggets and mac and cheese and ate that for like 2 days. There are no weird eating habits. That's true, man. That's true. There are no weird eating habits. But there are eating habits that will make you less hungry and give you diarrhea. Can we agree? Can we agree on both those things? There are eating habits that will make you feel empowered and energized for the day, and there are eating habits that will ruin your sleep schedule. And this past week, I just couldn't sleep, guys. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I was like falling asleep at 2 a.m., waking up at 6 a.m. Well, that's why we're having a fruit breakfast. It's so fucking hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's so hot. The thing is, my apartment doesn't get cross air circulation. There's no windows on this side. And I would keep my door open, but I'm afraid my cat would run out. Also, does anyone have any information? What's up, Alex? So when I fostered my cat, the lady said she would send me all the paperwork from the vet, which she did not. And then she also handed me a little card that had information on how to like register the microchip because he's microchipped or something. I lost that card.
Damn, 10 months already, wow. 10
months, Melissa.
Laughing face.
Thanks for the 10 months, friend. That's almost a year. That's almost a year of being kiss kiss best friends. I'm sorry, guys. If you're subscribed to me, we're kiss kiss best friends. Virtual kiss kiss best friends. But is there any way for me to like figure out do I just have to bring him to another vet? Is there another way to figure out my microchip situation? Hey, from friends, what's up, guys? Guys, if you're watching on TikTok right now, We're on Twitch. We're gonna be playing a hilarious game called Dream Daddy Dating Simulator. You don't want to miss it. New card and read the chip. Okay. No worries. How you doing, Melissa? Talking about food. I need to go back to the kitchen. I was about to prep food while stream started. Nice, See how everyone's doing there. You know, the usual, we're complaining about TikTok, trying to make us feel bad about ourselves. A lot of us are on the depressed side of TikTok. Get it scanned, they can figure it out. Okay. How often should I bring my cat in to the vet? Is it like, should I be proactive or reactive? Does he need like a yearly vet appointment? Because I haven't gone to the doctor in like 2 years. So, Creative Corner, you're on that side of TikTok too? Yeah. I think that's the majority of TikTok right now, right? TikTok is good. Come on next. Well, I've never gone. I got him from the shelter. And when I got him from the shelter, he was like 4 months old. And both of his boosters had been taken care of. He's spayed. He was chipped, so. Seems like we're riding high, huh, buddy? He's looking out the window right now. Nice, Alex. What's up, Ange? That is cool. Good for you. Proud of you. I should go in next. Got it. I'm on DID and autism TikTok, so I don't have I. All right. If you're not on Bo Burnham TikTok, I think you're lucky. I think proactive. Yeah, I think so too. Bo Burnham TikTok is literally just a bunch of white girls showing off their Instagram. And then people laying in bed being like, this special ruined me. Ruined me. Which I find a little ironic that people are like getting clout off reposting some of the stuff. But you know what? That's also kind of the point, right? Cute baby TikTok for a minute? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, I've been on cute baby TikTok since the beginning. I follow so many fucking cute ass families. I love seeing a fucking wholesome family and I'm just like, you guys are so fucking wholesome. You fucking losers. Your life is so perfect. Drama side of TikTok, yeah. That's tough. Tending to my dog, she's healing from a procedure and I'm making sure she takes her med, eats and drinks nice. I once spent a whole summer. I think I spent my senior year summer. My dog had like really slipped a disc or something. And the vet was like, this is either gonna, like he needs a pretty strict like rest and like heat and medication thing, like rehabilitation program for like 6 to 8 weeks. And then he was like, it's either gonna get better on his own or unfortunately we gotta put him down because he was like, he like barely could walk. So I spent like a month and a half, 2 months, just like every day, just like laying with my dog and then like alternating the heat pack on and off every like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then every like hour and a half, 2 hours, I would take him to go to the bathroom. But the thing is I would have to hold him because otherwise he's a dog, right? He's a little dog. Otherwise he would want to walk more, even though it would aggravate his thing. So I would kind of have to like hold him while he did his business. And then, you know, I would have to give him his medication and stuff. So basically for that summer, like we just hung out and like rewatched Lost together. And just like, I just like took care of him the whole day. But he got better. Seen happy friend groups of like 8 people. Yeah, I've seen those TikToks too, where they're like, who is the blank in the friend group? And I'm like, you're all 19, go away. Leave me alone. I'm sorry guys, but if you're, for whatever reason, I got it out for you. If you're 19, stay off my For You page. I don't know what it is, but I don't like anything from you. I'm sorry. You drinking with your friends? I don't need it. You complaining about your problems? I don't need it. You in a bathing suit singing to a song? I'm sorry, I just don't need it. Put me back on cooking TikTok. Are you listening, TikTok? I like to be on cooking and bread TikTok. I follow like 6 bread accounts. And you're gonna tell me I don't get one video on my For You page anymore? I need to learn how to become better at baking bread. I don't need some 19-year-old trying to trigger some 19-year-old FOMO in me. I don't give a shit. You understand? No, if you're under 20, I like you. I just don't want to watch your content. I'm sorry. Cute bread Marlo. Go and check. Plant parents are good too. Jen, you should come over to Twitch. We got a bunch of people chatting. You should come hang out. 18-year-old don't listen to this. Listen, you guys know me. I've never been one that hates on people for their age because you can't control that. And in fact, you guys know how I feel about Gen Z. Overall, I like Gen Z. I think you guys are gonna fix a lot of shit. And I also think millennials are gonna become the new boomers. So I'm pretty pessimistic about my current generation, pretty optimistic about the young kids. That being said, I don't need to be a part of your social media feed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be 27 in like a month and a half. Your idea of a video that other people would like to enjoy see is not my idea. You know, I'll occasionally look at the viral one. You know, if you do like a fun little prank or something, that's cool. It's the volume. It's the volume of it. If it was like sprinkled in there, I just don't feel like my For You page reflects the accounts I follow. That's all. And that doesn't make sense to me. What's up, Damien? You would think a For You page would be cultivated based off the accounts you follow, because those are the accounts you've subscribed that you're like, hey, I like this type of content. And it should be primarily that content with a sprinkling of different types of content they think you might enjoy within there. Not a fucking hodgepodge of random ass shit that has nothing to do with me. All right, as long as we're on the same page. But listen, if you are a young influencer, hey, what's up, Jem? Welcome. Guys, everybody welcome Jem. We love when people come over from TikTok. Because for whatever reason on TikTok, it's so fucking difficult to click 2 to 3 buttons. Every button I ask you to click, there's like a 99% chance you're gonna drop off. And you can look at Instagram versus TikTok for that. 218,000 on TikTok or something, 9,000 on Instagram. So thanks for hanging out. So anyways, guys, happy Saturday. Carlo, you mad lad. Thanks for welcome. Guys, how do we feel about Saturday morning? This is like our what? It's like our second Saturday morning stream. How do we feel about the new time overall? I feel like it works better for me, doesn't necessarily work better for the stream. But every Saturday morning. I'm trying to think of, welcome to the team, Jen. I'm trying to think of, see you later, Melissa. Times that are like, kind of just like general downtime for most people. You know what I mean? I feel like Saturday, late morning for me is like for East Coast, you know, it's like early afternoon, you know, you just kind of finished lunch. And then for the EU folks, you know, it's like there's no more work. It's not way late in the night, you know. Like this time, got it. And it kind of works for me because I can get up, I can do some things in my day. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, the Thursday might be a little tough. But I also think that, you know, this is the kind of stream you can just throw up, and depending on your job, you can kind of just throw up in the background anywhere. Okay, so it's kind of sounding like Saturday works. But maybe the Thursday I should go back to my old time of 3 p.m. for me, 6 p.m. Maybe that's the move. Yeah. Vibe was Saturday, so cool. Anyways, guys, it's complaining hour. We're complaining right now. Sometimes it's good to complain. So I want everyone here to let out their complaints. What bothered you this week? What have you been thinking about? Was there anything you wanted to do you didn't get done? Did anyone pop? We're in Gatorade. We're in Mercury Gatorade right now. So I'm told a lot of people are coming back into other people's lives or reaching out. I had 2 previous relationships, situationships, whatever, reach out last week. So no worries, I watched this when there's no customers. That's what I like to hear, Damien. You know what, Damien? This is for you. Everybody who's watching at work right now, this is for you. How's it going? What's up, Leo? Might explain something. Customers or something else. Dude, I'm with you. I've worked retail, I've worked amusement parks, I've worked in a barber shop. I've been a waiter, I've been a food runner, I've been a delivery guy, I've been an Uber driver. Lady at work today called me fat. I would have given her a fucking fat lip. Not me, because I'm a man and I feel like that would not go over well. But I would have given her a verbal fat lip. Took 2 days of vacation. Hell yeah, Carly. Hell yeah. I'm proud of you. Fuck that lady. Pissed off because my neighbor's dog attacked my dog. Had to have a procedure done because of infection. They won't pay for the treatment. That's ridiculous, Ange. That's fucking ridiculous. Listen, if your animal causes damage to another animal, I think you're financially liable. You know, one of my close friends here in LA, she has a dog, and there's like a dog park near my old house, and I guess somebody who was new there, because it's a pretty tight-knit community, their dog attacked someone else and they refused to pay. It's just like, bro, not only are you being a dick, but this is also like a community park. Like, we come here every day. I don't like people as much as I thought. Someone got close to me and got gross about it. Yeah, sorry, Jen. I'm with you. I wish people would just respect our boundaries, you know? I don't follow astrology, but I had a high school sweetheart running me the other day. I haven't seen. Oh, how was that? How was that, Ashley? Ooh, were there sparks? I was so man. I wish I could see my high school sweetheart again. I would love to chat with her as an adult, but I don't know where she is in the world. I was so stressed about Thursday that my stomach decided to revolt against me on Friday. Oh no! Is that what getting older is? Yeah. Stress can definitely like give you stomach issues. Retrograde made me tired, and I got 2 fellows from years back on my Facebook DM. See what I mean? They're coming out of nowhere. Met up with some friends today. I haven't seen it. Oh, that's a good day. All right, that's what we like to hear. Somebody has some good day. Tell her on Monday. Unable, but screw you for not training your dog. Yeah, you know, a friend of mine very recently got into a car accident where it was the other person's fault. Nothing crazy, just like a fender bender. And the person was like, hey, like, you know, I have insurance, but I would prefer to handle this via cash. And my friend, being the upstanding person they are, was like, yeah, okay, that's no problem. This person then pretends to like start to ghost them. My friend like goes to like 2 different dealerships, gives them a quote. They try to lowball them. And then I'm just like, this is why people suck. You should have just went through insurance. You try to help somebody out. So now my friend is spending time and energy of their own time figuring this out when it should be the other person, you know? Who was my first crush? I dated a girl in high school. Her name was Kitty. I had a rude ass Karen the other day. She was mad because she was waiting 5 minutes for food, and I tried telling her nicely that we're busy and we'll get her food. Yeah. People are the worst. Food and beverage can be super, super tough. Leslie! People do say. Keith's coming back in my life. I recently lost a friend due to her cheating on her boyfriend. She was not fair.
Thought this was gonna be sad. Y'all a bunch of mother coming down in the man. I feel like a woman.
Life gets tough, sending you all love, beautiful human Zapko 1 heart.
Thanks, Leslie. We're sending you stuff. Alex, sounds like you've had a hell of a week. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. What are people's thoughts on remaining friends or becoming friends with exes. You know, obviously it's very different in your case, Alex, because 7th and 8th grade, you're what, like 11 and 12? You know what I mean? I think it's totally possible to, become friends. I personally think that it is possible to be friends with your ex. However, I think it's only possible when both people have like completely moved on and there's been like healing and growth. And it also depends on the reason you broke up. You know, like if you broke up because they, had sex with your sibling, then that's probably never gonna work. But I think most things you can become friends. Maybe not super close friends. You know, I'm sure if they like cheated on you, you're probably not gonna be super close friends. But I could see a situation where there's like healing and maybe there was fault on both ends, kind of thing. Never been in any type of relationship. Never had friends with some. I'm friends with some as well. No worries, Luke. Take care. Thanks for the host, friend. Always be friend, end on bad terms, end on good terms, and it's okay. Yeah. Personally friends with any of my exes. It's more of a recent thing for me, I think. Like my high school relationship, we haven't spoken since like the end of high school, basically. But like our lives just went totally different directions, and I don't think they're on social media. My first college girlfriend, I would say we're fine. We don't like talk or anything. Like after we broke up, they went and like studied abroad and left for a while, and then we tried to connect when they got back. But it was one of those things where it never happened. So I think that's overall fine. Like we feel probably just as same to each other as you would like any stranger. The ex after that, we're still friends. We don't talk often, but we still run in similar circles. It's been a while. We've seen each other. We've sat down and hung out since then. The ex after that, she is married to the person she was with before me, so we do not have a relationship at all, as you can imagine. And then the one after that, my like Los Angeles relationship, my like first like one, like longer one. We're totally on good terms. I could like reach out to her. We don't like chat. We're not friends or anything, but we're like on fine terms and stuff. Two people can be good people. If they were toxic, maybe not. On the other hand, friends since I grew up, yeah. It depends on how the relationship ended, and then how much like growth and healing has been done. Never had a real relationship. That's just my opinion. I mean, 3 relationships, 2 in elementary school. Yeah. Hey guys, even if I know a lot of you guys are young and stuff, just because you haven't had necessarily as much experience as other people, your opinions are still valid. Perhaps not necessarily backed up, and they might change, but that's okay. Still valid. All I'll say is, see you, Luke. All I'll say is, my thoughts and feelings on love and relationships, they change every like 2 to 3 years. So I feel very differently, and I look at love and relationships because I'm 26. I'll be 27 in August. Are almost completely different than I was at 18. But that's not the case for everybody. Some people get married and are very happy. I have an aunt and uncle that got married, high school sweethearts. A couple of friends as well. So there's no right or wrong answers with these things. Guys, what the fuck? I can't even eat all this fruit? Jesus Christ, what am I? Also, my granola is stale. Like going any hard feelings? Yeah. I agree. But I think one of the hardest lessons to learn on love, I think, and just in general, is at the end of the day, forgiveness is really for yourself, to be honest with you. Like, I think a lot of people, myself really included, it's hard to forgive people until they, you know, we all have a list when someone wrongs us, right? Am I going to share the fruit with us? I'd love to if I could. Carly, thank you for gifting another sub. I think I have the most distracting alerts on Twitch. They'll really pull you out of thought. I think a lot of us, myself included, like when someone wrongs us, you know, for the most part, unless it's something like really heinous, like there's a way that they could make it right? Like if someone steals something from me, let's say a friend steals something from me, I'm probably not going to want to be friends anymore with them. But if they came up to me, they returned it, and they were like, hey, I'm really sorry. This is not an excuse. This is just an explanation. I did it for X and Y reasons. I realized this was not okay for A, B, and C. There's a way that they could formulate it that would work for me, and I would go, thank you for doing that. I forgive you. You know, most people, if they sincerely apologize, you know, and they show that they've learned and they grow, I'm going to forgive them. That's just who I am. That being said, I have found though that that's like just an ideal version of forgiveness. And it is possible to forgive other people, not excuse what they did, but forgive so that you get the peace within yourself. And then that really goes in with closure as well. Like, you know, accepting that they had an effect on you, but you are responsible for how you continue on with your life after that experience. Be single as I am a Pringle. Yeah, focus. Yeah, I agree. Views and opinions about a lot of things have changed so much when I've seen you. Oh, totally. Back socialize. I have to run. See you later, Ashley. You need time to move on. Closure isn't always possible, but time apart is good enough time to get. I disagree. I think closure is always possible. Getting closure from someone else, not always possible. What's up, Lottie? Thanks for being here. Put my opinion on this sort of thing. Whatever, a few years ago. Yeah, totally. I mean, that's just a part of growing up, right? Just a part of growing up. Anyways, that's something I think a lot about is, you know, what things am I responsible for myself? My cat is passed out right now. Because that's kind of it's kind of a hard pill to swallow, right? Someone can hurt you, someone can do you dirty, and you're now responsible for doing a certain level of work on yourself in order to give yourself the closure and the healing process you need in order to not, you know, repeat that cycle, you know, because especially with trauma and abuse, unfortunately, those things are cyclical, right? It's much harder to break the cycle than it is to continue. Is Biscuit as soft as he looks? Yeah, he's super soft. Journaling is super good. What's up, Dahlia? I don't journal, but I really should. It's funny, there are a few habits out there. Something I'm not too familiar with. Interesting concept. Yeah. I would read up on it, Ange. It really helped me. My, the relationship I had before I moved to Los Angeles. So here's a little bit of a ramble. And places you recommend to visit while I'm there. Well, California is a huge state, Jordan. So where specifically are you going to be? Because, I mean, you can't even drive top to bottom California in a day, which I think a lot of people don't realize. Please stop being so reliable. I have to agree again, closure is hard, but possible for one choose the first time. Sorry, I'll do my best. Hey, what's up, Star? Guys, it means a lot to me when you guys come and say hey. So thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. So anyways, here's a little anecdote, and this is when I learned the lesson. I mean, I'm still working on this, but this is when I really learned the lesson about closure. So my last relationship I was in before I left San Francisco, I was like fresh out of college. I had been single for, I think, probably about a year, 8 months or a year. My relationship before that was my longest relationship. It was like my college relationship. It had been 2.5 years. It was a very serious relationship. I was starting to, envision and debate things about our future and that kind of stuff. So that ended. So I was single. I was 22. I was out of college. I get this job. It's this like fancy market research job. So I'm working downtown, suit and tie, that kind of thing. And I meet my coworker who sits across the desk from me. And this office was like, not a lot of people were my age, right? Like I was 22. I think she was like 20. She was either 25 or 26. And that was the closest in age. And then there were a few people that were like young 30s. And then most of the people were late 40s, late 50s. So we're just totally friends, totally platonic. Because she lived with her boyfriend. And things were just totally friends, totally platonic. Over the course of a few months, though, we start to get a little bit closer. We start spending more time together. Eventually, we develop feelings. I tell her about these feelings. She tells me she has these feelings as well. She breaks things up, and this is a red flag, guys. We can circle back to this, but never be in a relationship with someone if they are ending a relationship to be with you. Just don't do it. It's not good for anybody. But anyways, I did at the time. Certain things were said to me about this relationship. It was portrayed to me as like a very negative and draining thing, something this person wanted to be out of for a long time. It wasn't until I was kind of brought into her life that she realized that things were missing. So it was presented to me, in a way that made sense, right? And it was presented because I'm very much a caretaker. So I then triggered the part of me that likes to help people. We then get into this relationship together. She gets a dog right as we start dating. So that kind of like, increases the level of intimacy because now I'm kind of like caretaking for this animal. She also had her own place, which is like, pretty crazy in San Francisco. So anyways, fast forward like, 8 months or so or whatever. It gets a little weird because she had some like medical stuff pop up, some like legitimate serious medical stuff. So then she had to step away from the relationship because it was too much. Then I was kind of like strung along for a little bit because we were kind of in this weird situation where it was like, I want to be there for you. Like, let me know what you need. I understand that you need like space and time. How can I still support you kind of thing. And fast forward a few more months. Eventually I'm like, this is totally like unhealthy for me. Like I need to get out of this. Other stuff in my life. I realized that I was going to move to LA anyway. My roommate situation was not going well. Blah, 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 blah. So as I'm leaving, it's like, I only have like a week or so left in this job. I'm leaving the city. And so, before I left, because she even reached out to me because we were both part of the party planning committee for our office. So like we organized, the happy hours when it was someone's birthday, So she reached out to me, and we still worked in the same office, which is, guys, never date your coworker. Just don't fucking do it. It's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. It doesn't matter. It's a bad idea. So I still had to see her every fucking day. And I was still like in love with this girl, so it was rough. So she reached out to me and she's like, hey, do you want like a goodbye party? But like I didn't like most of the people in the office because they were like older. I mean, there were like a couple people I really liked in the office, but I could see them outside of it. And she's like, do you want a goodbye party? She's like, and if you don't, she's like, do you want me to organize just like getting drinks with Jess? And she named like the 2 or 3 other people that were younger that I liked in the office. And I was upfront with her. I was like, hey, thanks so much for organizing that. I was like, to be honest with you, I don't want to see you in a social situation. I'm just going to be honest. That doesn't sound like a good time. I don't want to do that. And then I was like, however, I am leaving. I would love to just sit down and chat. And I was just honest, like I'm a very honest guy. I was like, I'm still pretty unclear as to why things ended. I was under the impression, because she had told me, you know, that like she just couldn't handle this right now because of the medical stuff. But once she was better, we could come back to it. I was like, I was kind of under that impression, and then it kind of degraded. I was like, I still just don't fully understand what happened. And I would love to just sit down, you know, like nothing intimate, like even coffee or something, or in the park. I'd love to sit down and just get some insight and just understand a little bit more. And she refused to meet me. She refused to chat with me. Which is pretty crazy, I think. You know, like unless you feel unsafe, or if someone wronged you, I don't know. I think it's pretty impolite to deny a previous partner like chatting, especially when things ended or whatever. So, anyways, I leave. That relationship took me a while to get over, and so to bring it back to the original point, guys, which is closure is really for yourself. Forgiveness is really for yourself. It took me some time, but I realized I was still holding on to that. You know, every new person that I met, every new like romantic entanglement, I was not able to give myself fully because I hadn't let go of this previous thing, because I didn't understand it, because I didn't know what I had done wrong. So I eventually realized that I had to give myself closure, because I was never going to see this person again. They were unwilling to meet me halfway, or even meet me 10% of the way. And I found out later. That she got back together with the guy she was with before me and is marrying them. So if I had to guess, maybe she thought you wanted to make a move on her. No, it was nothing like that. She did something I didn't want to bring it up. No. It was nothing like that. What it was she got back together with this person. And so probably out of respect for them, she didn't want to meet with me. But you know, we can always learn lessons. So that's my long anecdote, guys, for sometimes closure is something you have to give yourself when the other person's not going to give it to you. What's up, Victoria? So anyways, that's my long rant for you have all the tools to give yourself the healing you need. Always. And if you don't have the tools, it's possible to go get those, to get the support you need. Nowhere after time for a closure, yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. This was years ago, guys. This was 2016 to 2017. How's it going, Zach? It's going pretty good. We're just hanging out, taking it slow. We're gonna keep pursuing our dream daddy later. Thanks, man. See you later, Jen. Enjoy your therapy. Wiser now, you live and you learn. So true, guys. So true. We're always learning a lot. What's up, Barnes Emma? Hey, Dad. Oh, all right, let's end this TikTok live. TikTok, we're out of here. If you want to hang out, come on over to this link. Okay, cool. That oughta really wake up the two people that were still in there, huh, guys? Thanks, Carly. I feel the same way to you. Is working and I can't cope with it, you know? You should pour a glass of water on them. That'll work. What was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of lessons you gotta learn. A lot of hard-earned lessons. Seems something random. Does he gotta go to work? I don't know. Because we live in a society. Say something random. You know, when you take a grape, it's so easy to smush it. When you smush it, I like to envision there's a whole colony of microscopic people living there, and I'm basically committing intergalactic genocide on each grape I eat. I don't think you're missing out on anything, Damien. Aside from my sweet, sweet content. Is this hard? Here's a who with a grape. Guys, I've had this pimple for like fucking over a week. It would be intergalactic. We're in space, y'all. I mean, if you're thinking about if these are two civilizations, right? Think of how small the people have to be for them to be on this. Now compare this distance to them based off their proportionate size. It's probably pretty similar of a distance between galaxies, right? Maybe I gotta chuck it across the room. Don't keep repeating the old cycle. Like that smoosh. Smoosh. Part of your soul is crushed when you eat that grape, you know? They're fueling my body. Oh. I live with your sister. Any places you recommend? I mean, it depends. What kind of things do you want to do? If you like more outdoorsy hike kind of thing, you can do the Hollywood sign, or I would recommend doing Griffith Park. They also have an old zoo, which is pretty cool to check out. If you want more of a beachy tourist vibe, I would check out Santa Monica, do the pier, go down to Venice if you want more of an eclectic thing. If you want a scenic drive up the one, you can hit Malibu. If you want to do something really, really ritzy and you like seafood, you can hit Nobu. If you want to feel like a poppin' urban kind of city, hang out in Hollywood, do the Hollywood Stars, you know, check out some of those places. You're underage, so I can't recommend any bars or anything like that. You really summed it up. They attack you with mini spaceships. Yeah. I can only hope my boomer ass is long since departed since then. Okay, guys. Should we do some BuzzFeed? We haven't done BuzzFeed in a minute. I would do those things, Jordan. There's also Universal, which is fun to check out. When a fictional piece of software gets more love than you. Just a joke, guys. I have plenty of love in my life. How many Tom Hiddleston shows or movies have you seen? Let's find out. Answer these questions about yourself will reveal which crystal you are. Okay, that's important for us to know. Why must I wait 4 hours to read stuff to Zach? Create a meal plan and we'll tell you which magical world you belong to. All right, I like that. Here are 12 more movie opinions. No. Bake a cake? Okay. Are your Marvel opinions popular or controversial? Okay. Which one of these TV masterminds are you? All right. Eat your way through the day will tell you if you belong in the East or the West Coast. This is important for me. I followed Zach elsewhere. Thank you, but the alerts are not muted. No. Have I seen Loki? No, I haven't. You know, I wanted to watch it the other day, actually, but it wasn't the day I tried to watch it. It like wasn't out yet, which was a little frustrating. Okay. You recognize these celebs from the '60s? Your boomer parents definitely raised you, right? All right. That feels good. Well, we gotta do My Hero. Where I should move based off fast food? Okay. Okay, and then it's not BuzzFeed if we don't do at least one wedding one, right? We gotta do at least one wedding one. Okay, how many Tom Hiddleston shows or movies have you seen? Okay. The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. No. Conspiracy. That sounds familiar. Gathering the Storm. A West of Shame. Victorian. Wow, I'm not doing well. I am 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 not doing well. I've definitely seen that. Muppets Most Wanted? Marvel movies, yeah. He's a theater actor, so he's got quite a repertoire. This man did a lot of movies in 2015. 2015 was a big move. I've seen Troll Hunters. Kong Island. He's done a lot of movies. I have not done that much. You've seen quite a few. I'm clearly a fan. Basically only the Marvel. And see you later, Ange. Answer these questions and we'll reveal which type of crystal you are. Okay, well that's important. Which animal represents you most? You know, I would normally say lion, because I'm a Leo. But it could also be a dog. Or a cat. We're gonna go with cat. Which activity would you rather do? Soak up some sun, read a good book, challenge your friends to a volleyball match? I mean, if I'm actually playing volleyball with my friends, that sounds amazing. What's my favorite movie genre? Fantasy, comedy, documentary, romance, action, adventure. Probably fantasy. Nah. Yeah, alright. He's my dream dad, just say. Which color's my favorite? Green. Green, but not there. Which tarot card speaks to you? This one. I don't know why. I'm a tiger's eye. You have an ambitious soul. You're motivated and determined in every challenge you undertake. People are drawn by your passionate energy. While you can sometimes be overly competitive, you're great at motivating others. All right, cool. You know, I'm actually not that competitive. I used to be. So they were like, this is why I think people can change. You know how people are like, can people ever change? I think people can change. However, you can't change other people. That's the distinction. People can change. You can't change other people. So if someone genuinely wants to change something about themselves, it's possible. But you can't make someone else do that. So there were a few parts of my personality. I mean, I'm always working on myself, but there were a few parts of my personality I really didn't like growing up. And I was pretty competitive. That was one thing I didn't like about myself. These are like shallow examples. And the other thing is I used to get hangry. And for whatever reason, I hate, what's up, Too Old? I hate people who get hangry. I'm sorry, I just do. Maybe not hate, but I do think less of someone if they not only get hangry, but lash out on other people. Because I used to be the same way. And it just, one day I just woke up and I was like, hold on a second. Because I haven't eaten in an appropriate amount of time, or it has not been an appropriate amount of time between my last meal, I'm gonna just be fucking rude to somebody? So now I get super quiet. I don't get hangry anymore. And I'm not like competitive with stuff. I'm competitive with myself. You know, and on the topic of Sebastian Stan, he kind of came out of nowhere, you know, like, cause he's been in the Marvel, I guess I should say his fandom, cause he's been in the Marvel universe for a long time, you know. When he was Bugs Barnes, he had the long ass hair, and he was in Gossip Girl, you know, he was in a bunch of stuff. But I feel like now, like, and maybe I'm just like getting clued into it, but I feel like within the past like year, he really blew up, which I appreciate, because I feel like out of all the Marvel people are usually like, Sebastian, you remind me of Sebastian Stan. So I'm like, all right. Nauseous, yeah. Okay. Create a meal plan, and I'll tell you which magical world you belong in. Okay. Let's bookworm _1357. Your favorite color, is it purple? Okay. All right, so we got a pretty prestigious quiz crafter here, guys. Once Upon a Time. Crappy movie in 2006. Nice. I have a few people like that. Like Dylan O'Brien, I've been a stan since day one. You guys know I've been a Ryan Reynolds fan since fucking like 2004. I've been a Ryan Reynolds fan before Netflix even existed. And I'll take that to my grave. I'll meet him one day and I'll tell him, what's for breakfast? English breakfast, cereal, coffee. We're gonna go with I don't know why you guys have beans for breakfast. I really don't. But if I'm being honest, I don't usually have breakfast. But I do like eggs and toast. We're gonna go with this, but I wish it was a traditional breakfast. Snack, granola bar. Lunch, out of all of these, we'll go with pizza. Afternoon tea, I guess fruit tarts. How about dinner? Oh my God, tell me that hamburger doesn't look delicious. But we're gonna go with grilled chicken. Dessert, ice cream. Pick a midnight snack. Oh, nachos. Camp Half-Blood. You belong to Camp Half-Blood from Percy Jackson series. You're a carefree wild spirit. No one can match your wit and sharp tongue. You prefer to just hang out with your friends and spend a relaxing day together. Man, why is BuzzFeed on it with their descriptions today? So excited for Free Guy to come out. Ryan Reynolds can't disappoint. So true. You know, this is one series I never actually read. I didn't read the Percy Jackson series. All right. Are your Marvel opinions popular or controversial? Which one was which? Endgame? Infinity War? Which one was Infinity War again? This is where they fight him first, right? Okay, yeah. Endgame's the last one. Okay. Honestly, I don't know, man. They're both Avengers. You know what I mean? But I think the better movie was Infinity War. Like from like a storyboard narrative structure point of view, because Endgame they had to end it, right? Endgame was not a 3-act structure. You know what I mean? Who should have died with Baltimore? Oh, in Voramore. Hawkeye. Totally. Which character's better? Iron Man, dude. You kidding me? Sorry. Unpopular opinion. Didn't like it either. Yeah. All right. Here's the thing with Marvel movies, guys. Here's the thing with Marvel movies. They're not real movies. I'm sorry. They're just like, they were referred to as these tent poles, right? They're just these giant money-making things based off stories that have already existed in comic books. They're super fun to watch. Don't get me wrong, and I fucking enjoy them, but I don't consider them technically the same thing as movies. The Avengers series. Now, don't get me, the singular movies, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Thor, yeah, totally fine. But Avengers movies are like Disney Channel collaboration episodes. You know, like the Sweet Life on Deck, where Raven Simone would come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? They're just things that formulaically work. But they're getting around. They're still really great watches, but it's not the same anymore. You know, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Filmmaking just has changed. You know, they don't make movies like Rush Hour anymore, where a studio puts 150 million behind, and you know, you get some actors together and it's based off a script. Because it used to be, you start with a script, right? You start with a script, then you cast it, you produce it, you put everything together, you build the sets, you find locations, you do it, whatever. These Marvel movies are really still working on the script until they shoot. So it's more of like an experience. It's more of like a generational / cultural experience. And I feel like case in point, you don't think of each movie as Avengers Endgame. You think of it like the last Avengers film. You know, what was the third Avengers film? I don't fucking know. That being said, great stuff, great watches. Which show is better? I didn't watch either, sorry. Who is stronger? Hulk. Dude. That's ridiculous. Guys, in the comics, Hulk literally can't die. He's indestructible. Guys, the Hulk can literally eat a nuclear bomb and survive. The only person stronger than Thor is Deadpool. Thor can die. The Hulk can't. It's not Comic Canyon. I'm answering how I want to answer. Is Wanda more powerful than Captain Marvel? I'm gonna say definitely, I don't care. Which movie was more entertaining? Civil War. Is Iron Man the best Avenger? No. Lastly, which brand is better? There's no need to compare the two, you crazy. I hate polls, I did it anyway. All right, guys, we gotta do a wedding one at least, right? We gotta do at least one wedding one, right? It's not BuzzFeed if we don't. Cause I'm built different. Plan a dream wedding to find out how you got proposed to. Well, I'm still waiting, BuzzFeed. You told me I'm gonna find love this summer, okay? Summer's in full swing. Pick an aesthetic for your wedding. Boho chic, classic elegance, backyard, barbecue, hometown, European charm, beach vibes, simple and traditional. What the hell is boho chic? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, bohemian chic. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. What's European charm? Oh, does that mean like the venue and stuff? Because that'd be pretty cool to like get married in a castle. Oh, fuck yeah. I want to get married in a fucking Italian villa. Don't ask me why. What season is it taking place in? I don't know. Summer would be cool, but that seems too hot. I think fall. Yeah, if we're doing like a villa, I think fall. Pick a wedding cake dessert. I don't know. That one? I don't care. Pick a wedding outfit. Whoa, you tell me we can get frisky on the train? Tell me we get frisky on the fucking train? See, BuzzFeed needs to be more gender inclusive for people who want different types of weddings. Why are there 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures of just dresses, and the only solo non-dress option we get is a shitty ass fucking tux hung on a hanger? Also, I'm not wearing a red tie to my wedding. What am I, a clown? Which bouquet am I gonna pick? I don't know, it's up to her, but I like this one. Pick a ceremony venue. No. We're gonna go with that. Pick a dinner. Dude, if you don't do a fucking... Oh, past appetizers only. That's pretty cool. High class place. No, buffet, baby! Buffet, baby! What is a must at the reception? Open bar. Come on. Pick a ring. See? This is bullshit. Where are the male presenting rings? I don't know, this one, who cares? On a cliff! All right, this summer, I'm hanging out on a lot of cliffs. Don't ask me to jump, but you can ask me to take a leap of faith. What's up, Gil? I have gone to weddings without an open bar. Make some fast food choices and we'll reveal where you should move. Okay. Rude quiz, rude. You've gone to Starbucks. What am I getting? A mocha, obviously. What am I getting for lunch? Chipotle. What are you getting for dessert at McDonald's? I don't like any of these. Where are the best fries from? McDonald's. You're gonna go back to Starbucks to get a Frappuccino. What do you go for? Mocha chip, baby. What bakery item are you getting? Blueberry muffin. Oh my God, I grew up in San Diego. Weird. You know, they should really let you look at the logic behind these quizzes. They should let you look at the logic behind them. Guys, it's so fucking hot in my apartment right now. Hello, baby. Yeah, come here. Oh, he sees the food. He sees the food. You don't like fruit, though. I try to feed him fruit, he won't eat it. He's a little meat eater. You guys want some toe beans? Toe beans.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
King Biscuit Jr. 3.
Thanks to the 100, Leslie. Too hot in LA this week's gonna be 90s. Yeah, it's gonna be hot as hell. I can't take it. Guys, somebody order me an extra, extra large hoodie so I can put him in the hood while we do this. I have a large hoodie and it's too small. Yeah, he's pretty fucking cute. Pretty fucking cute. See, I told you guys, this is why I manhandle him every single day. Now he's just used to it. This guy's passed out right now. Is everybody having a good day? If you're not having a good day, just remember, this guy doesn't do shit all day. This guy just sleeps and plays and eats, and he's happy as can be. And we do all those things.
Yellow, yellow, you like jazz?
PSSS Biscuit
Sweet,
Jr.
bud.
We love you, you too, Zach.
May, thank you for the 25. I forgot about that alert. We have so many alerts I always forget about. As long as I hold my head, I think he'll stay here as long as I let him. Say something random, a bedtime story for Biscuit. Okay. There were once 2 cats walking down the street, but one cat was mischievous and the other one was shy. When they passed by an open sausage store, the mischievous cat said to the younger cat, "Well, why don't we get ourselves some sausage?" And the younger cat says, "I really must be home by 9 p.m. and it's 8:45. He says, "Just a quick little fiddly-do." So they jump in there, grab a bunch of sausage, eat their heart's content, and pass right out. Well, after eating all that sausage, they weren't able to move and they woke up and the shopkeeper was not happy. So he woke up and he killed both the cats and he put them in the sausage links. And this, my boy, is a cautionary tale why you should never, ever, ever leave home. He's just like melting into my arms. He's getting... I have to hold him with a sure hand, otherwise he'll get pissed. But if I like hold him and I'm like, this is your bed, he's like, okay. But if I move around too much, he'll get upset. No, handsome, gratifies. Yeah. Well, don't ever disobey me and you'll be just fine. What's... Just a little baby. You're so little. You're so little. He really likes the side of his face scratched. Okay, friends, what do you think? Is it time for some Dream Daddy, we think? Should we sit here, keep talking, and pet my cat, or should we play some Dream Daddy? It's the real question. I had mostly different answers and also got Cliff, seeing as I'm not interested in being Cliff or getting married. Oh, he's loving the scratches. He's loving the scratches. He's like pushing his face. You see that? He's pushing his face more into my hand. He's like, give me more scratches. Scratch, 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 scratch. See? He can't get enough. He's a mad lad. He's like, this is a good place for my head. Why not both? Cause this is a two-handed job. Guys, what do I do? What do I do now? Oops, sorry, bud. He is very soft. All right, we might be able to one arm this. All right, he's done. Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the people. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm so tired. I'm so tired from doing nothing all day. All I do is dance around and wake up sad, but I'm still so sleepy. Goodbye, my people. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Thank you for sending money on stream that he has to spend on food for me and kitty litter, because I go to the bathroom a bajillion times a day.
Goodbye, King Biscuit. Be good for Zaki. Or don't I am not your mom.
Goodbye. Boy. I set him by the window. Normally I put him back on his bed, but thank you for the 25, friend. All right, it's time for some Dream Daddy. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys on Dream Daddy. It's amazing intro music. I'm gonna wash my hands because I found that if I touch my face after petting him, it's gonna be a bad time. All right, be right back, guys. Real quick. Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy. Man, best 8-second loop of our lives. Are you kidding me? This game too catchy. Okay, so I think somebody was telling me that I technically have enough time to date all of them. So I might want to do that. Okay, she came home late. I'm gonna play this at the first club I go to in a backstop. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking you out. I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Berg! Team Berg! Team Berg! Dinkelberg! Dinkelberg and daughter! Dinkle be kinda. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs. I'm off to school. Smell you later. One more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I gotta go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile. Turns out where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Gotta fill out your own profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to torment my children with dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Castaway on DVD, a boat. I don't need anything. Okay. The Lost Shaker of Salt, my trusty grill. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, a tennis shoes with long white socks, a manicured long, street smarts, comfortable with crying. What did you want to be when you grew up? A salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut? Yeah. What's my favorite movie genre? Sean Connery's entire film discography. What's up, Vic? Romantic comedies. Whatever will make you cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well, probably. What's my ideal date? Napping together, doing 1,000 puzzles, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson! I think arson. What do you never leave home without? My sick vape, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. Spent a lot of time thinking about how proud I am of my child. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You got dads.
Hi, Dinkle. It's me, your dear friend from old way back in the way, Dad Amanda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this new exciting messenger. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Well, Dinkle, I never. We've known each other since business school. You could possibly confuse me for your amazing, talented, easy-to-buy things for a daughter. Though I am flattered, you should definitely buy more things for Amanda. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow, I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I swear I was a great student. I graduated top of my class and ate all the vegetables. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Conversation ended. Alright, who do we want to hang out with first? Hugo's a little pretentious. Matt's pretty cool. Brian's a little too much for me. Robert, I don't even think he has kids. Craig's a good choice, and I am curious about Damien. And you know what? I want to know what's going on with Joseph. You know, he's clearly in a sham of a marriage and used to be cool. You know, I want to know what's going on with Joseph. But also, what the fuck's up with Damien? Guys, I'm not a bad boy lover. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad boy lover. All right, let's start with Craig. Tried and true Craig. Cardio session, box energy bar, a sub 6 minute mop, beer pong, world champion, buddy cop movies, scaling a huge dangerous mountain, an extra tube of energy gel. My mile used to be so good. What happened? Have I peed? Let's message Craig. First is the worst, second is best, third is the one with the hairiest chest. It's never too... I wonder what Craig is up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple minutes pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig! Bro, my man, let's hang soon. Maybe a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. He logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, you alright?
Fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect they deserve. It's not right. You're so right. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me. You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Dogs deserve better. You sure that's all? Dogs deserve better than this. Every time a dog gets introduced into a movie, I get nervous because 9 times out of 10, the dog is gonna die by the end. I can watch a movie where people die and be unfazed, but the moment a dog dies, I'm out. Gosh, sad dog death movies take up a whole genre. There are too many. It's dog exploitation. You know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm talking about sad dog stuff with you. Okay. Just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. And I only want what's best for you. That's all. Alright, geez. Don't make me cry again. What you working on? A collage for class. Goals for the future. A lot of dogs. Mostly dogs. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Remember the time you signed me up for softball? Bought me all the gear. Someone hit a ball to me and I ran out the field crying. And then you hit in the dugout. So does that mean you don't want to go? I'm finally ready to face my fears. Craig is the fitness one with the baby. See you later, friend. See you later, too old. Make it to the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. I don't see Craig anywhere. You know, your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? But if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out of the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has river strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. Reading the kid's brightly colored jersey, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Choke up the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. I wouldn't sacrifice so well. Leave it all on the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any of the dads while we're out here. Watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Craig St. Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball now that no one has to run out the field crying out. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. No, what? Perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball out into the center field. Tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See, it's completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off to the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. That's pretty fucking impressive. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see an outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball on the stands. I follow the trajectory and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. Oh, way to go! What's up, Molly? You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment, and I don't think anyone else has really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends, and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks, we've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Oh, they're cool. Hello, hey, killer play out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel? Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests, and I usually throw rocks at Steph, and people get mad. I tell them I'm Briar. What? We'll talk about this later. Tinkle, bro. Oh, these are his kids. Just got home from a bike ride. I didn't fall out this time. Nice. Hell yeah. Tinkle, bro. I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team out to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Get the fuck out of here, Sharon! Craig and I have plans, Sharon! I texted him on Dad Book. Janet! All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizzas? What? I mean, it's a real place. Hey, what's up, Caitlin? An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan into a local pizza buffet. It's actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Reminds me of the awful pizza we used to put in our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold the pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Pizza Co's. I could never forget. Craig and I have a bond. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of them. The good old days. kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump a couple of slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Caitlin, thank you for the 4 months. Everyone bones over Craig. I don't get it. What do you mean? Look at that fucking jaw. Look at those cheekbones. Look at that cool hair. Look how happy his daughter is. And might I direct all of us to Exhibit A? Let him have his dietary choices. A different mom walks up, talking to Craig as if we weren't there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kid. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after him. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know my children have a strong male role model in our lives. Craig isn't my type. That's fine. But we don't accept Craig hate here. Okay? We don't accept Craig here. Everybody has different dream daddies, but no dream daddy is wrong. We all respect each other's dream daddies here. And if you don't respect other people's dream daddies, you can sleep your way out of here.
Keep forgetting to resub.
Lindsay, 9 months. What are we naming it? What are we naming it? What are we naming it? Oh, Craig. Craig gets it from all angles. Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Look, he's sweating. Purple eyes? Ooh. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom and what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda. Smoke screen Martha? Smoke screen. All right, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Pass. I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Brio tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You keep them out of trouble though, right? Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Ha, it'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into the coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if I have to buy it. Martha storms out after kid. Man, I really thought that would work. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad. Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ari's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughter. I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be the third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know what? I already am a dream daddy with my daughter, okay? Listen, my frequency is already up here, okay? If any of these daddies aren't adding to the frequency, they can get out. Listen, Craig, I love you, brother, but you gotta make time. If you want some of this dream daddy, you gotta make time. This dream daddy doesn't wait for his dream daddy. I attract. I don't chase. Get on Dinkle's level. You know what I'm saying? Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing, huh? That's so interesting. So do you like know if he's like available? Oh, honestly, I don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Just because it just seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it'd be great if he... Lady, I swear to God, all of a sudden a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro, what's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're gonna be stuck here for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig, and we head out of the pizza place finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. All right, it's Craig time. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally have you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car, pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of an empty baseball diamond and start tossing it back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on Cake Stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pair off the rare horizontal stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask about coaching, ask about all the business, ask about the kids. I'll ask about the business. Oh, you like that? So you run a business now? Yeah, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of leisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. You ever need athletic gear? I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your leisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Ooh, Craig and I are bonding! I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Brian and Hazel were born, it finally all made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happy about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I'd still be proud of the life I lived. It's nice out here, quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit. Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, it wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger to my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So, moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. The right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs, don't get hit on by moms. You're doing great, right? Oh, you really like that one. You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you, and someday you're going to find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right in the head. Oh, this is such a Jessica Day moment, right, guys? Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss to make it better. You would be so lucky. I can't give it away yet. Kissing is for the weak. I'm super strong. I do a couple of push-ups to prove how strong I am. Regular ones, not the modified ones. Those are for quitters and people with good knees. I'm a strong dad who's capable of raising children despite past mishaps with projectile objects. Easy there, Tiger. I get up and dust myself out. Guys, am I going to be a little dream daddy slut? I think I'm going to be dream daddying with all these dream daddies. I'm curious about all of them. Puts River in the trunk. Now I thought that too. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? Hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? I start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot with a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were there at the party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. They started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Classic. Man, college. Good old days, right? Oh, we're reminiscing. Craig pulls me into hug, at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over a collage with glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. I want to watch TV in this universe, you know? Do the shark lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over his shoulder at her collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look, this is some good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how's your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots? You guys oh, sorry. You guys think I can use a controller for this? Dare I say parallel park? Baby step dads, I'll work my way up to it. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me, all right? I'll let them know you said hey. Energy saving dad joke, marinara bro, thirsty coach. Damn! S rank. I think that's as high as it can be, right? So I guess you guys can't see. I got an S rank. All right, one sec, guys. I can't use the controller. That's too bad. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large envelope through the slot. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay. Just thought you'd want this big old envelope I got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me. She spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. I think she's not going to get into a bunch of them. The suspense is killing me. It's her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. Oh, she got in! Yes! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my God, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed the interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to. I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Only the best for my daughter. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Could have chosen anywhere in Naple. Boy, cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention the students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get professional editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate is going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Well, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Will the snake eat the rabbit? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. Dinko really had zero faith for a minute there. Yeah. Well, I just thought the story might work better if she kept not getting in. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? It's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad. Sorry, I'm very proud of you. And you're all grown up now. And you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad. I can't get tears in my burrito. It'll make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and a kiss on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. We have such a good relationship. Is that a good relationship? Oh, hey, Matt. Hey, Dinkle, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt. I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No. I get that. I didn't capitalize his name. Awkward. Anyways, we've been playing poker, weekly poker. I figured I'd send you an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you there. Dad poker. Dad poker. Matt invited me over to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer on his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. Oh, he's so fucking hot. All right, I should move my camera. It's consistently in the way. Oh, Craig's here, everybody. Craig! Okay, sorry. We passed through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Robert, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Dinkle, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money, just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing? I don't know what that is. I'm giving back to the community. Yeah. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in the blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's get that game going. Dad poker. Craig is worst thing ever. I agree. Usually I'm getting the hang of things. It's obvious Craig is running the show. Craig, how'd you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey, Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. No, wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything, literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? ... Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. Yo, what's Robert's deal, yo? I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah. Are you a drug dealer now? Yeah. What do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnnies? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, it's maybe 72 hours and flavor called. Maybe I won't need it. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really. I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. This guy's got a sense of humor. I dropped my phone in the toilet. This is the backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathy. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating the pigs in the blankets. Pigs in the blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know, but they're very good, and I think there might be cheese in them. I don't know if I get enough to raise you this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Brian and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake booby poop and she makes me change his diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walked into her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of, wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there already is. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs in the blanket, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. Sorry, we all look at Matt confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the new idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If a man is looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and is taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it going to take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chips nonsense. I got Lily's 18 years single blend sitting in my closet right now. I'm saving it from when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the key to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else on the table immediately folds. Deal the cards. Are you sure you wanna? You heard the man, deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know you might be thinking, Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation. At times like this, his only home. At times in his life, his only home. How could one be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig, I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you, smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck, great biceps, but it didn't last long though. I lost everything in a game of Bai Gao in the back room of Shenzhen Tea House, and what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone, clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Shanshu Park, and I had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. In those 3 years, I saw the greatest depth of human fear, loved deeper than I ever have, and lost it many more times over. What the fuck is this guy? I've seen my own death, Craig, and I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it out. This guy's nuts. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the fret from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort or tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, fine, fine. The whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week. You got it. What a fun interaction we just had. Ha! It's really cool, Robert. You just took our casual poker night and bet your car and then your house and told us about a very traumatic event when you lived in poverty. Super cool, Robert. Super cool. Sure thing. Yeah, this has been very relaxing and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Dinkle. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. This game is hilarious.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, I got dads. Can I message my daughter? No. I don't know who to go out with. Let's do a poll. Oh, I can't do all of them. Okay, we'll leave Craig off this one. Okay, and if you want Joseph, just say Joseph. Everyone's gonna say Craig. I took Craig off this one, so we can try somebody else. If you want Joseph, just say Joseph. We just went home. All right, Matt, it is. Avid music enthusiasm, passionate coffee drinker. Find me most days. I can give him hearts. Fine tunes. Okay, yeah, he's a big. I navigate to Matt's dad book and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? Man, everybody, why Dinkle's such a hot commodity in town? You know, the dirty secret is that everybody has already passed around each other, and I'm the fresh dad on the block. Hey, dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Want to come out? What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listen to back when it... Yeah, I know what Sound Garden is. Oh, I'm thinking another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. An indie pop punk band out of Canada. Should be fun. Isn't Pup a real band? And think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the oculate. Oh god, I had a mullet back then and I thought it was cool. Oh god, and other people thought it was cool. Listen, you could have a mullet these days and people would still think it's cool. How did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house, thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? What do I do for work? Amanda, how do I be cool? Dude, in this suit, you're so fucking cool. Fresh tinkle daddy. Oh no. Say that 5 times fast. Let me put on a pot of coffee first. It's gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Hey, Ev, you took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm subtly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so I could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing on in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and I'll cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place and I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band. Like a DIY glitter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something more to work with. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? Why are there so many punks? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I just don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that may not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him awkwardly where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Amanda's got a whole life she doesn't tell me about. Oh, wow, Damien. I show up to the coffee spoon at 8, and what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see him out in front locking the shop door. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yes, of course. I definitely know what I'm talking about. You better believe it. Fellow live music lover, grab those tickets and let's mosh that noon. What? Noon? Short for venue? Venue? New? You know, where you go see dope certs? Are you just making this stuff up right now? Oh, you like that though. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams and cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up for next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Dinkle, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. We love supportive music scenes. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Oh, Matt. Who, Matt? Yeah, it is fun, Josh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe music scene and it also pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music where no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Let's head to the show. Okay. After waiting in a short line to get in, we find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar in the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. My waning youth is showing, and I'm suddenly aware of my own mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell, hey. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh, let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a real popular guy out here. Oh yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming or funny for about 5 minutes and then I run out of stuff to talk about. Me! And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And then that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. And that you're breathing on manual mode. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I think Matt has a place we can put our tongue, huh guys? None of that! Wholesome dad game. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Back to the game. I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listened to it. Let's check out the merch. I walk over there to a small booth at the corner where a crusty looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert going of considerable taste might want. I gesture to myself, facing wood. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. How about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I'm already kind of on edge because this is an unfamiliar place and I don't know anybody here. And I appreciate if you could stop singling me out. I'm sure you're cool, but this is making me a little uncomfortable. The kid immediately hops off from his chair. You got it. Sorry about that. I just get really excited about salesmanship. I can't relate, but I appreciate your enthusiasm nonetheless. Hey, you took that really well. Hey, Pablo. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, man. They do that thing where they high five, but they also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. And you have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Dinkle. Thought I'd bring him to a concert, pal. Pablo leans closer to Matt. Is Dinkle cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give the courtesy 2 pats on the back as customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Fair. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of the bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band? You know, I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. Cross, vacant veil, cross with a slate. It'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. It looks like one of the openers coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. This is gonna be dope. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting me gets a lot quieter. For a bandless band, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. No one breaks the songs, and out of the band members' jobs is specifically to burn poetry on stage. Guys, I once went to a concert in San Francisco where a guy was playing a guitar shovel. And I was in like an abandoned theater. It's pretty cool. I turned to Matt and tried to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. I'll drop it. He can't hear me, so I drop it and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no. This is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act, and he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something, but I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get an answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way to the crowd back to the bar, and more people file into the concert space and it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are also many people. I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the songs of incited concert grace, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around and see nothing but a sea of hip 20-year-olds. I'm lost. How do I ever find Matt? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band comes on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out and grabs me. It's Matt. Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got really nervous there for a second. It's like a rave, guys. Very easy to get lost at a rave. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things to do in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with music just the same way you're in, that's magic. Damn, man. That's deep. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house. But Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going half across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I made it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the value all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays the first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid the youths. Okay. Leave me alone, youths. Leave me alone, youths. Yeah, I think I know Pup. Pup's a real band, right? Hey, back off, youths. Back off, youths. It's a big-ass concert venue. This game is so interesting. You guys remember Frogger? This reminds me of Frogger. Back off, youth! The youth are coming for me! The youth! The youth! The youth! This minigame is on it. Yes! S+! Finally able to work to my crowd where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to find. Shoot, well, I guess I'll keep a look. I bumped into someone from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in the circle of the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey, I guess I'm in the moving circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me, and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand, someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. Song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. All right, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set. Basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. The concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple of people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Hands me a t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man. Saw you eyeballing it back there. Oh, he's attentive. He's attentive. I mean, anyone who tears it up hard on their first time back into the concert deserves a reward. The youths will finally accept me. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them, not only on the field of battle as we have done today, but on the grander scale. We'll see you in the World Pits Youths. Hey, Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Wait, guys, I gotta check if Pup's a real band. I swear to God. Yeah, Pup is a band. I like their stuff. I'm surprised they're in this game. I wonder if they asked. I didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I can make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks. Well, see you around. Okay, that's all we go. That's probably what they meant about the DMCA stuff. Welcome back, Dahlia. Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, I met him a couple of times when I first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Yeah, sounds great.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. Suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit trying to explain the face to a face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not only from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red, he's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the leak on his face. I bought him a beer afterward. We were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He's beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives in a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but got us to travel all around in the States. I knew you were a musician. I mean, we were poor and had to scrape a lot together to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this, and it's just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. That's what I love! That's what I love, man! Oh, God! It's gonna be a hard choice. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on his own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out wherever I can. It's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents really have to look out for each other. How's Carmenista? Excuse me. She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud. I gotta take aspirin, but I'll manage. Suddenly very grateful all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Whatever it is she does on the internet. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmenista's rebellious phase, but I guess it kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it'd be good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerism, big budget remakes of foreign films. Reading the subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading the subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads we can talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I never really consider myself an extrovert, and I never really consider myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Haha, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably going to feel it on my knees in the morning. Haha, you and me both. Matt, we have so much in common. Matt! I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. All right, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Hey, what's up, baby? I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out the front door. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us tore it up in the pit at a punk show, which one of us spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you mosh in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. All right? I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. It's Bella from Zeus. What's up, Bella? Yeah. Good to see you. Got him a lot of respect, not a lot of automotive care. Ska, cool, punk coffee. Sorry I'm not good enough for you. Craig thinks I'm an S.
You got dads.
Seth from Dad, I'm out with your delivery. Oh wow, I'll be right down. Wait, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find any pants, but I've wrapped from waist down to duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I found some pants. What do you do? Oh. Oop, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling out packing peanuts. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies? You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. Why did I get dead butterflies? Addressed to Damien's house. I should take it over to him. Head over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Berg, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I didn't. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you going to do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bell rings in my head. This is how you die, Dinkelberg. Sure. Damien leads me to his study where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh, he's a collector. It's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. You do? How do you? It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't quite ready yet. They need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easy to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes his seat at his desk while I hover behind. He picks up a little triangular paper package and sniffs off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings. Oh my god, this is gross! Ugh, it's like taxidermy for butterflies. This is definitely a fucking serial killer hobby! Ah! What kind of noise was that? Always pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antennas with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins around it. He does this so effortlessly, almost hypnotic. I have a frame here, and I think this one will look quite pretty in it, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all of the pins and I put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. It's a Victorian hobby, Zach. I guess so. No one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Oh yes, that's a blue morpho, one of my favorites too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your little home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You'd make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me through the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Dinkle. Thank you for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Anyone who tells you... Oh, okay.
You got dads.
Okay, time to vote again. Who next? We gotta go on one first date with at least everybody. Chop off your hands. Yeah, it really is. Damien's fucking creepy. He's fucking loco, man. Hugo, I'm sensing a type with you all. I'm sensing a type formulating from chat. Okay, guys, one more date. And then your boy has to put up an audition. Hugo it is. Oh, wait, Robert might come back. Brian would treat you right. Oh, Robert's coming back. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, Hugo one by one, okay. You guys like the tall, dark, and handsome? Okay, so I think if I want to win the date, I have to read these. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong teas, a remembrance of things in the past. His turn-ons are muscles. He wanted to be a movie star. Opposite ends of the couch in a comfortable silence. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. You know what? As someone who does e-readers and audiobooks, I agree with you, Hugo. Because I think people with e-readers probably read more books on average per year than not. Just because of the ease of it, you know? But I like both. Nothing beats a good book, but e-readers have their time and place. I navigate to Hugo's dad book and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? Man, these people respond so quickly. I'm so glad you messaged me. I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come and replace them? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's middle school class, and I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. There's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accounted for. They're in middle school. Worst age to be. Manly silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how is middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s? Oh, guys, make sure you're stretching. Oh! Just, stand up, get the blood going real quick. You've been sitting all day? Have you been sitting all day? Have you been sitting all day? Stretch your body. Oh, yes. Yes. It's just so hot, guys, and I feel so crunchy. I feel so crunchy and sweaty and uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Wish I'd been sitting all day. Well, hey, now's your chance. Okay, if you have just sat down, relax. If you have been sitting for an extended amount of time, stretch. Middle schoolers should be avoided all the time. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stungs, you hurt me and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I stare off into the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remember the bitter betrayal. Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class in the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go to was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at the clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellington threw up into one of those vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave this story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like you could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I kind of get weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. That's a great stretch break. Good stuff, guys. Why are y'all worried that the whale is going to pop out? Don't put fear in my heart. Well, they do have penguins there. Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh the fear of the ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses that beat me there. Preteens huddle around the teachers in small groups, yelling at each other, goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I love that this is how he dresses every day. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know the case with all middle schooler. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great, well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids, and they're over here. Hugo walks over to a gaggle of preteens who are sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking at each other like some of the other groups. Can you guys put your phones away? All the students look up for a moment and stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These kids are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It is middle school after all. We'll see. Oh, we're mustache buds. Pulling out the Grey's Anatomy. Nice. Heck yeah. It'll be a good time. Hey, Sparkle, thank you for the 7 months. Good to see you. Welcome back. We're currently on a date with Hugo, Dream Daddy Teacher Edition. These to do at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks, I like it. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing to the kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. All right, there's the lionfish. Do you know what their stomachs can? Did you know that their stomachs can expand to 30 times in size? Their spines are venomous too. Nature is hardcore. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here.
Hey,
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. They just like keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool. Nature is wild. Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the American longfish, blue-nosed wigglefish, humphead wrasse. Yeah? Did you know that? Paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, political. I'm gonna go with paranormal. The fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular beliefs, it is not an actual vampire, it's the vampire fish. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here. Ha, good one. Oh, he liked it. Great fish name, like coming out on top. Colonel Sandwich says, yeah. All right, good. I don't know if we'll play another dating sim out of this. This is kind of like a one-off fun thing. But you know what? I am enjoying the writing. Separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I mean, listen. If you're gonna fight over everything, I think a Capri Sun is a pretty good thing to fight over. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up the aquarium in a childlike wonder. The ripples of the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from the mother. Are those two sharks kissing? No, Dinkle, one's eating the other. Well, we stand at each other for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. They stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans these horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. That's fair. Anime husbando version of it? That's hilarious. Do you play a lot of dating sims, sounds like, in Zero? Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some stingrays? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stand over here and admire them from a respectful distance. Come on, it'll be fun. And informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hand if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, and the horseshoe crabs can only eat little clams, and the sea anemones. Anemones? Anemones? Is that how you say that? Are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dip my hand in the cold water. I touch a stingray and it like, see, it's not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things are a lot less scary when you learn about them, right? I dive my hand back into touch with renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke some sea urchins and feel the carapace of a horseshoe crab. Yeah, you got it. Heck yeah. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull my hand away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Oh, it's like our hands touched in the popcorn. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait, the girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that? Our backpack's usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after the middle school and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl and I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid, we don't have time for games. I'm not afraid to hit a child. There's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I have a bud. I had a bud go down for that once. He came out a changed man, said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dragging her book bag. Did she steal a fish? before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the bag. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles across the floor, and an employee swoops in, scoops it, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where was he gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last.
Oh.
Look over here. Seahorses are giving birth. Male seahorses, sort of fatherhood to the next level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, the male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they had to deal with their own kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible wherever I can. I think learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more things we don't understand. So true. What's up, Bitsy? So true, Hugo. You beautiful, beautiful man. Susan absolutely ruined it. So true. Susan, we were flirting over here. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. Finally make our way to a favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to see the penguins and a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over the side of one of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop it before the staff sees him abandon our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and dresses the entire room. Everybody, I have an announcement. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everyone just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run to the enclosure and greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey, the girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are traditionally known to fly. Birds are traditionally known to fly. Penguins. It's pretty good, Bitsy. Thanks for asking. It's fun getting to know them. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? I didn't mean to click A so fast. I prepare to raise my voice at Molly and then hesitate. Is it weird for me to raise my voice at a stranger's kid, like a parenting fox or something? Money, give me money. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Okay, well give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Well, I have $12 and some change, but there's also a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. There's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh, another minigame!
Block that bird.
This game is so funny. No, one got through. Stupid freaking penguins. Ain't no penguin going free on my watch. bribe that team. All right, one penguin got out. One penguin got out. I guess two got out. Nice, bribery works. Dad tip 53, pet every dog. Fair. Hugo is wrapping up his... That's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating the animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, is the thought that counts? No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8. What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. I suppose they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Dinkle, did you bribe a child? I bribed a child. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the lines. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get out through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop and we make our way back to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids load onto the buses. Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Dinkle, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up for you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards! Kids don't sound. See you around. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to today? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You gotta go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen with the valiant efforts of and Mr. Vega. It's nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert app. He's usually kind of what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. All right, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Oh, day complete. All right, let's see how we did. Ooh, he liked the bad cop. B.
Just wow.
Fine. Hugo.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, it's this. Dinkle, this is me from the past. Whoa, how'd that happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I noticed myself. This is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how did I do that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less than the society we live in and more about me protecting my own anxiety about being feared from others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it's a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye if you're going to go out buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. No, I didn't mean to leave the house. All right, friends. What another fun day of Dad Simulator. You know, the writing in this game is pretty good. I gotta admit. I gotta freaking admit. Hugo is picky. What do the ratings mean? We don't know yet, but I think S plus is the best. And only Craig has given us an S. And all I gotta say is, Dream Daddies, you better start giving Dinkle some S's, or he's gonna see himself separated from you. Anyways, it's a pretty funny game. It's a pretty funny game. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna keep working our way through it. Okay, friends. Unfortunately, I would love to hang out with you guys longer. I gotta skedaddle. I gotta go memorize these 2 scenes and film them up. Funny enough, though, this was good practice because I'm playing a like stressed out, anxious dad. Although I do not look old enough. I wish I had more time to grow out a beard. But they'll take what they can take. That's the tough part with having a large age range. Is I had some younger auditions a few days ago, so I had to shave. So I already memorizing vibes. Good luck, have fun. Thanks everybody. We're gonna pass along our raid to our good friend Dorothy. And guys, Dorothy was actually gonna be our next podcast guest, but then I got my production calendar moved around and I couldn't do it. But Dorothy will be our next podcast guest. I am still behind. If you want to listen to the previous podcast with Violet, it's on my Twitch page, but it will be uploaded to YouTube and Spotify shortly, as well as all the other YouTube videos. I'm getting back on my shit. I'm playing catch up a little bit. Basically, you guys know I took a week off from streaming and I got super slammed with auditions. I think I did like 4 or 5 auditions that week. One of which I read like a fucking big old book to prepare for it. How are you playing a father? Yeah, well, with a beard and a mustache, I can get away with like young dad. But you know, it is what it is. It's an audition, so we're gonna have to do it. Yeah, guys, we'll be live again next week. Probably Thursday again, maybe Wednesday. It seems like the consensus is later during the week, earlier during the weekend. That's kind of what I'm picking up from everybody, yeah? But yeah, stick around if you can. Let's raid Dorothy. Let's show her some love. She's doing a 12-hour stream. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It means a lot to me seeing you guys. And I'll see you next week. I'll be in the Discord. I'll be posting on TikTok and stuff. But I'll see you next week, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.